Good morning, Molly. Okay. Recap of the news. Pretty quiet this morning. Obama, yes, he's doing his job. He should nominate that person to the Supreme Court, regardless of what Congress and other people say. You know, when you given a task, you do it. Okay? That'd be like your mom telling you not to raise Dylan. Let the teachers teach Dylan. You know? Stupid. Stupid. You know? That position became open in the Supreme Court. Obama has to assign a person to do it. One thing I do admire about Obama, he took his time, he looked at the facts, he looked at everything. Supreme Court does do stuff that does require a little bit of answers to how you were raised, because the law doesn't cover everything. Look at the Hatfield and McCoys. That was settled by the Supreme Court. But did the Supreme Court settle it? Nope. Sure didn't. All the Supreme Court did was send somebody over there to report on it. You know? So, you know, that's hindsight. That place down in Texas normally gets southern winds, southern storms. All of a sudden, this storm's coming from the north, and there's no end in sight. Well, that's the way the world turns. You know, that's just like this thing of global warming. Biggest scam that the government's ever put together. There's no such thing as global warming. All it is, the sun is doing its thing, the earth is rotating around the sun, it's doing its thing. I don't really know how you sit on religious beliefs, but I think God's in charge of what happens to the earth, what happens to the moon, what happens to the planets, the galaxies. Galaxies are now spreading out. Well, that's the way it goes. You know, our sun is a dwarf sun. It's one of the smallest suns in the heavens. Someday it's going to burn out. Well, what's going to happen to the earth when the sun burns out? It's going to dry up and vaporize. You know, that's just the way things go. Global warming, though, I don't know how many billions of dollars are into global warming. I don't know what the administration has done with all that money. But some scientist down in Florida put together a book. I bought it and I'm passing it around to my friends here. In fact, I'm waiting for it to come back. The last man I gave it to has had it for a while. He says he's read it twice. And he'll give it back to me as soon as he can find it. Apparently he put it somewhere in his house and he forgot where he put it. But anyways, I hope somebody decided to do that or take it out of his truck. But somebody's getting some use out of it because it's full of real good knowledge concerning this so-called thing of global warming. You know, that's like the polar bears. Polar bears are becoming extinct. No, they are not becoming extinct. You get some guy taking a camera, there's a lone polar bear swimming in the ocean. Well, let's take a picture of him and say that he's going to die because there's no ice. Well, excuse me? There's nothing wrong with the polar bears. You know? Now, I am against killing animals, like that one guy killed that lion in Africa. You know, a big game hunter. You got to be kidding me. Big game hunter. And you got this rifle that you can kill something a mile away, and you call that sport? Why don't you go after that lion with a bow and arrow or a spear? Now that is sport. Oh, let's see. What else is trending today? Hillary Clinton is winning. Oh my God. Can you imagine Hillary Clinton as president? I'll tell you, the United States has got to get back on its feet. In my other video, I told you how that could happen. Put us vets in charge of Congress. You know, 2 or 3 vets from every service. Put the United States back on course. Because Congress runs America. That office of the presidency is just a figurehead. You know. Sure, they got some jobs, like nominating Supreme Court justices, fending off Cuba, you know, defacing America just to get $1 million from, oh, what's that thing called where Obama got that $1 million? Oh, that big award that they pass out once a year. You know, but when he bowed down to that Muslim guy, I'm sorry, you know, Muslims are taking a bad name. I don't consider Muslim a enemy. I don't. Muslim is a way of life. And in every society, you got your percentage of people that want to make news for themselves. You know, look at America. Okay, all these school shootings. Well, Thomas A. Edison has got police patrolling at Thomas A. Edison, my alma mater. We got policemen there. What is wrong with America when you got to have policemen in your schools to fend off students bringing guns into school? I don't understand. I don't. Never will. Never will. But that's the way the modern society is. Well, it's just like the end of last year, I was considering getting a pistol. Because I don't feel safe walking the streets in this country. But I decided not to. Because I would use it. And I feel like I might even enjoy killing somebody with a gun. Just shooting them. Bang. I don't think I'd have any remorse whatsoever. You know, my reason for doing it? Well, it's pretty obvious. He came after me. You know, that's why I kind of agree with concealed weapon law. Like that one girl down in Texas who works as a waitress. She had a concealed weapon law. She was waiting at a bus stop with her hand in her pocketbook on the gun. And this guy came by and stole her pocketbook and ran off with it. And she was shocked and she was mad because he stole her money. So she fired the gun at him. Killed him. Naturally, she was arrested. Put in front of the judge. And the judge asked her, how come 6 shots? And the girl just popped up and said, oh, I kept pulling the trigger, but it stopped after 6. I thought that was fantastic. Because the guy deserved 12, 15, 20 bullet holes in him for doing what he did. So, anyways, I hoped you let Dylan see his personal video. Hope I didn't make you mad with it. You know, if you did get mad, well, make a trip to You mind? Shave off my beard. Leave the mustache though. I gotta have a mustache. Anyways, not much going on. I hope Bob's home again. I take it he went away for a little bit. I hope he's home. You two are doing fantastic. Yeah, I called Lil. Lil kind of enjoys my videos, so. Anyway, we'll see what happens there. My son called me, but that's fine. You know, everybody's got their opinions on how they were raised. So, I hope you enjoyed my videos, and Molly, you have a very good day. And I'll chat at you later. So, bye. Love you. And all I gotta do is hit this off button.